Alright, it is wedding day. Let's go on in.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do, now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do, now and forever.
Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Alright, as our wife literally just ran out the door, let's see if we can catch her before she
Divine smile on you, friend.
teleports somewhere
What do you
weird.
need, my friend?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Oh boy. I've had this happen a few times before, and I'm not sure if it is a scripting glitch, but usually your spouse will talk to you the second the wedding's over with to figure out where you want to live. For
I
some
guess we
reason-
have our entire lives together now. Where
Yeah.
should we live?
For
You
some
could stay
reason,
with me?
she teleported way out here. We could live in Hindraheim.
Then I'll see you at home.
Not too fast.
It's good to see you again, dear.
Follow me, I need your help.
I'm right behind you.
Alright. Now, not all spouses are followers. Mjoll is one.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
And she'll always have something to say no matter where you go.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine
So you never feel like you're doing it alone.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price.
We want to go to the Pond Prawn.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Watch what you're doing.
Well, there's a few things specifically I'm looking for.
Some.
I love how he literally walked out the door while I was getting into his inventory. Well then. You know, I think I'll just take my business elsewhere, where people aren't trying to walk out while you're trying to do business. So let's head on back to the Whiterun Stables, because there's one set of armor I like to try and get for Mjoll as soon as possible. Now, I don't believe we have access to armor this early in the game, but I'm going to go ahead and try the two spots that it typically appears at. So let's go ahead and get on Lucy,
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating.
and let's
Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood.
head to the first bandit camp. So what we are ultimately looking for is we are looking for the bandit chief armor, which I believe is considered the Nord. Don't exactly remember the exact name of it. Now, Mjoll, since she is unkillable, it really doesn't matter what you give her. For her to equip it, it must be better than the default that she has, and she does have iron armor by default. So anything stronger than that that is heavy armor, she'll wear. And the only real difference it's going to make is just how fast she gets knocked out in battle. Since she can't die, we're not to worry too much about it. So we need to go to the bandit camp that's up here and see if the bandit chief here has the armor we're looking for, since we plan on doing a lot of adventuring together. And since she's with me, we're going to forego the werewolf and do things the true Nordway. Everything we need, I believe so. Let's get our sword. Let's get our healing. Let's go. Careful not to fall into the spike pit of death, by the way. Yeah, I hear him. Captured that soul, and let's deal with the bandits.
Like a bite of a flea!
Mjoll should be right behind us. Go ahead and drop everything that we know we're not to be using, no we don't care about, because now is not the time to be dealing with weight issues. Let's go. Oh, we ain't having that. Let's go, Mjoll.
Fury is yours. I submit.
Wow, go Lucy. Lucy, I wish you'd stop getting in the middle of fights. And in we go. Let's see if they have what we're looking for. Don't care about being stealthy, let's just do it. And of course, we got a high level bandit here.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Not quite, but Mjoll is.
Pull back!
Peg him. And with him down, we got the key to the mine, which we can use right here so we don't have to lockpick it. And the leader is right down here. Let's quick save. Let's go.
Just a handle. Gotta have a sharp axe. Looky here.
Oh, what is this nonsense? And I just confirmed by dying that the leader does not have the armor we're looking for, so for now we'll just leave. So I would say that steel plate armor, or the Nordic plate, or whatever they're calling it, armor is not available until a little bit later. So let's go ahead, head back to... Yes, let's get back to Dragon's Reach so we can try and at least give her something a little stronger. Okay, now we are going to be looking for Yorland, who is currently walking away from us.
May we truly reach enlightenment.
You know, since Kodlak's funeral, the Skyforge feels more awake. It's always been said that the souls of the heroes of old are what gives Skyforge steel its strength. But I think the Forge knows the greatness of Kodlak's soul. I can't really explain, but it feels like it's young. I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been seen since eras long forgotten. I'm eager to try.
Oh, I hope so. Alright, so since he's not at his station, we can't get him to do anything for us. So we need to get up here and wait till he's actually open. Let's check what time of day it is. It is morning, so he should get here. Let's just skip him forward an hour. There he is.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
Alright, what do you have for sale?
Gods be praised.
Let's go ahead and load up on anything steel related. That's going to be our main investment right now. And let's see what we can do with the forge. He said new things
I've seen
have been
enough
unlocked.
death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
Looks like we have Draugr armor now. Still the basic iron. Let's check the steel. And I'm not seeing the armor here either. So it is just not available this early. So let's go ahead, since our smithing skill is not good at all, let's see if we can't just buy the armor somewhere. We have plenty of potions to sell.
Children, your very lives? And what does the Empire
Oh, Bellathor.
Around, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's
so.
for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, now if we check here, let's see if he has anything about the steel type of armor. Steel Nordic. Now I believe that is what we are looking for. So he has the arms. Let's go ahead and also get the Nordic Circlet, which comes with Certificate of Authenticity, something that I believe was added as part of the Anniversary Edition. Back out for now. Let's go
Trinkets,
ahead and
odds
sell
and
the
ends,
potions,
that sort of thing.
just to get our money back. At this point, I'll just sell everything because we have plenty of ingredients to make new potions. Important thing is just getting the money back. Okay. Now,
Do come back.
I'll skip this forward. We'll wait 2 days to reset his inventory, see if we can get the other pieces of the armor. Okay, so a few updates have happened while we've been off camera. I've gone ahead and gotten each piece of the Nordic steel
I've seen
armor,
enough death to last 3 lifetimes.
except
Yet I
for
never
the
tire of
actual
good fights.
Nordic steel armor
do you make
itself,
of that?
the chest plate. Cannot find that anywhere. I've raided 3 different bandit camps. None of the bandit chiefs have it on them. I've also gotten into one of the Dawnstar boxes again, the hidden chest at Dawnstar. So we do have a slew of new loot that has us overweight now. So let's go ahead and get everything settled in so we can figure out what we've got, where everything is. Starting with the Lady of the Hour, Mjoll herself.
I'm itching for a fight.
So right off the bat, since she is your wife and she owns a store, you can get money off of her periodically. Has the store made any money?
We've made a bit of gold. Here, love, this is your share.
And so we get 2,300 gold. How much you get is just dependent on how long you wait to ask her for it. And now, we need to ask to trade so that we can give her the armor we need.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
Now, first of all, we'll go ahead and take everything out of her inventory. Okay. So, for your spouse to wear whatever you want to give them, if they wear armor, so any of your followers, what you give them must be a higher armor rating than what they have on currently. She does have just the regular iron armor on, so pretty much anything greater than that she'll automatically wear if you give it to her. You can even get her to wear a different set of iron armor as long as you just go to the smithing table and increase the armor rating of it. So in this case, we want to give her the pieces we do have of the Steel Nordic Armor, which is the boots, box to give, as well as the gauntlets, which we already fixed up, you can see. Now she wears heavy armor, so until we get the Steel Nordic Armor itself, I just went ahead and got a thing of Dwarven Plate Armor. Looks kind of regal, but the main thing is just so she'd have some good defense and doesn't go down every hit or two. Give that to her. You can see she immediately puts it on. And we also got her the headband, the Nordic Circlet, which absolutely looks amazing on her. And let's go ahead weapon-wise. She is the owner of Grim Sever, so give that back to her. And she typically specializes in two-handed weapons, so let's give her Wuthrad since we are not really using it. And if she does decide to use the one-handed weapon, let's go ahead and give her a shield. Ideally one we picked up out of the Dawnstar box, if we've got one. Always forget they're under apparel. I really have no idea what all we got from the Dawnstar box. Oh yeah, give her a weighing ring. There you go. Not seeing any shields. I mean, there's an iron shield, I guess, if we don't have anything better. Nope. Now, I believe she can have the headband and still have a necklace. Let's see if any of these, typically with your partners, the only thing they can get is something that will increase their health or magic, if I remember. None of the normal armor effects work on your partners like they do you. So, let's go ahead, I guess, give her the iron shield for now. It's terrible, but it's something. Alright, and let's take a look.
All set. Let's go.
Yeah, that is definitely not the right stuff. We really need to get the full Steel Nordic Armor. At least for now, it's something. So let's go back in the house. Go ahead, smelt if we end up with any iron ore. Just to get that stuff out of our inventory. Anything we can smelt. There we go. We want to go ahead, since we're here, to see if we can, with our ingredients, upgrade any of the weapons we got out of the Dawnstar chest. So again, just take all of our ingredients out of here. We put it right beside the workbench, so it'd be quick and easy. Oh yeah, we should give her the upgraded shield, since we could do that. Again, just use whatever items we have available, because they will sell for more if we upgrade them. All the while, as you see, increasing our smithing skill. And grindstone rope harness. Basically everything steel, and the Valmer sword. Again, just throw it at so we can sell it for more. There we go. Smithing supplies, just throw back in here to get them out of our inventory. So any of the pelts and ingots and ore. That done, let's go ahead and put the rest of the stuff away inside. And again, if you are overweight, quickest way of
I've
move.
seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
Pull out your bow,
What do you make of
crouch, and holster it. And then you'll be moving almost normal speed, no matter how far overweight you are. Head on in. Alright, check our weapon racks really quick. That's the Skyforge stuff. All of it, good. Head over here. Let's go ahead, throw all of our ingredients in the bag. Take them out. Let's go ahead again, since we raided the Dawnstar chest and got some more stuff. Let's make sure nothing is all unknown. Eat it if it is. There we go. Now just make whatever potions we're able to make. Again, starting with whatever ones are something you would realistically use. Like restore health, absolutely. And magic. And stamina. We don't really use poisons all that much. We don't really care about resistances unless it's just a magic in general. So just save those for last. Notice we discovered something new by combining those two items. And once you're done, it says you can't make anything else. Just randomly throw them together to see if you discover something new. Looks like there we did, but we're gonna have to keep throwing at random. Now notice if it doesn't combine, it'll be grayed out, so you don't waste it. That failed entirely, so now we know those don't combine, so skip it and do those. A whole new area opened up for us, regenerate magic, which is absolutely good. Go back to combine. Only thing we can do it with is salt. That failed too, so the flour won't combine with anything. Try the eggs. Nope. Maybe with the salt. Nope. So the eggs are out. Dragon tongue. Negative. Mountain flower. Nothing. Salt. Nothing. So that is literally all we can do as far as combining things goes. So let's throw all the ingredients back in the satchel for use next time. Get them out of our inventory. Now likewise, over with the enchanting table, disenchant everything that we're not going to use. Since we raided the Dawnstar chest, should give us a few more enchantments to work with. So getting enemies to flee, good. What is this? Stamina damage, okay. One-hand attacks do more. That is actually really good for us.
Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
Major illusion, that could come in handy later. Restoration, less to cast, absolutely. Increase magic, stamina. We need the carrying capacity one. We don't need two-handed anymore. But actually, Mjoll could use that, since we gave her Wuthred. Okay, so that's about all we can do as far as that goes. Again, if we're overweight, just crouch and pull. And it looks like we only have one thing of armor that we've actually put away. Head back to the bedroom. go ahead for role-playing purposes and put our jewels away, so they're locked up safe. Guess we forgot the cave bear belts, that's fine. Put all of our priceless gems away for now. There we are. Let's throw important books on the shelf. Any of the quest ones we picked up. Like Anonymous Lair. If it won't let you put it down, then it is tied to a quest. That you haven't completed yet. Now this bookcase has a bunch of random books. We'll go ahead and throw our other random books in with it, because right now we just need it out of our inventory. It's taking up space, taking up weight. Bye-bye. Wardrobe, I guess we have not put anything anywhere yet. So for now, just so we can move, let's go ahead and throw away everything we're not going to use. Again, that's quest item, won't let us put it away. The ammo does not weigh anything unless you're playing survival mode, so they're fine. And as far as weapons go, we're really not keeping that much with us, since we really want to work on our magic. For now, all this stuff can just kind of get out of here. Same with the armor. If we're not wearing it, we don't need it. Now, magic regenerates 25% faster. Absolutely, we need to have that on. So, we do not need the other amulets if we've got that one. That one increases the bows, which we don't care about in this playthrough. There's our fine helmet. Fine shield we need to give to Mjoll. Again, everything we are not wearing, not using, get rid of it, so that we are not overweight, struggling constantly. I always like to keep our wedding ring with us, even though we're not actually using it. Just for the role-playing. And again, be wary if you have any of the kids' stuff, that stuff goes away too. Because that stuff, it does rack up as far as weight goes, especially these darn Dwemer stuff. Nearly everything you get from the Dwemer ruins are very heavy, so keep that in mind too. At this point, looks like we are finally about good. Thank goodness. Go ahead and rest until morning so that we'll be able to start fresh in the day to come. So with all of that said, we have retrieved Grimsever. We have gotten...
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
Our invincible
What do you make of that?
wife Mjoll. We've actually gained ourselves a level up because of the smithing. Go ahead and take advantage of that while we're here. Magic, sure. And in this case, let's work on that magic. Which one can we actually upgrade something in? Conjuration's one of the main things we've been using with the bound sword. And ideally, we'd like to get the bow. What is this? Bound weapons will banish summoned creatures. Don't really care about that. Expert conjuration. We just need to keep working on the conjuration to get that up higher. 50 for an next one. What is this? Dual casting. Don't care. Summon Atriarchs or raise undead twice as far away. Don't really care about that either. None of them are really calling out to me right now, so skip that one. Destruction, that's the one we've been struggling with this entire time, trying to do damage. It has definitely been a struggle. The next one up is going to be level 50, so we got a ways to go to get this one leveled up. Most destruction will stagger an opponent. I'm sure that's Sky Juices. Shock, Frost, Fire. We have been using Fire the most, but do we want to do that one necessarily? Let's check. Restoration. There's nothing we can do on Restoration. Let's check our bow to see if we ever got the ability to zoom in yet, because we will need that when we get the bound bow. That will be very important. Again, we want to raise it just high enough that we can get that perk, and we have to be level 30 with it, so flames it is. Destruction, more fire damage. Boom. And just like that, we are ready to tackle the new day.
I'm itching for a fight.
Mjoll, I owe you a few items.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
Alright, get rid of this garbage shield. Let's give you a good shield. And also, get rid of these awful gauntlets. Give you the ones that'll actually help in a real fight. I'll put those on. There we go. So now when she uses Wuthrad, she'll do even more damage.
All set. Let's go.
Absolutely. And with that said, this is going to be one heck of an adventure we have ahead of us. Now that we finally have Mjoll to help us take down the dungeons, this is going to get wild. So look for potentially the College of Winterhold coming very soon. Personally, I'd rather get the Civil War quest over with, just so we can activate the dragons and make it feel more like Skyrim. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. But for now, thank you for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you back in the next episode. Take care.